The weather is again getting very, very crazy. This has been one of the craziest winters that I can remember in several years. And it was interesting moving from Massachusetts to New York, the same amount of snow causes disproportionately more chaos here in New York City. This is a good example. We're supposed to get around 5 to 8 inches of snow here. It's snowing right now. My trip into work on the subway today was completely crazy. In Massachusetts, also supposed to get 5 to 8 inches of snow. Here they're expecting delays in terms of trash pickup and parking suspended until Monday or Tuesday. Whereas in Massachusetts, yes, it is closing stuff today, but things will get back to normal pretty quickly. And on the other end of the spectrum altogether are the stories like where Lewis is in Austin, Texas, and also in Atlanta, Georgia, where very small amounts of snow, because of the lack of infrastructure that exists and people not knowing how to drive in the snow, also creates total chaos. And we actually got some video from Richard Greenwood, our associate in Atlanta, and he went out and he filmed. Note that there is very little snow on the ground here for people who are watching, but the streets of downtown Atlanta are essentially completely empty. And this is actually, although it's interesting, the small amount of snow that totally clears the streets in some parts of the country, it's probably a good thing, Lewis, because remember what happened last week, or maybe it was the week before in Atlanta when there was a little bit of snow and ice, total chaos and 24-hour traffic jams. So as unusual as it is to see streets cleared in an urban area for this much snow, it's probably the safest thing.
Yeah, definitely the safest thing. I would not go on the roads down there if I could avoid it. If there's even the smallest bit of snow or ice, people don't know how to drive in it. It's just complete chaos. And those overpasses, they freeze so easily. And it's if it's all ice, no matter what you do, your car is impossible to control.
There have already been at least 12 deaths across the South. They're being blamed on the weather. About 3,300 flights nationwide canceled. Very, very complicated moment in time. And of course, we will hope that everybody stays safe. If you have video or pictures of the weather, anything that's unusual that we wouldn't be seeing on corporate news, send it to us. And thanks to Richard for getting some of that video in almost like a ghost town in downtown Atlanta.